Welcome to our weekly channel, The More Weekly. I'm Michaela, your co-anchor.
And I'm Sam, your other co-anchor. Today we have an important staff editorial summary on the Texas abortion law.
On September 10th, the More Weekly staff held a vote on whether students should support the Texas abortion law. In a unanimous decision, the answer was no. The Texas abortion law is one that bans all abortions, with the exception of certain medical emergencies. Not only does it target women who do not even know they are pregnant, women of lower income, trans men for which pregnancy might be unsafe and perpetuate a dehumanizing view of women, it also traps teenagers. Before the passage of the law, teens in Texas could have abortions without parental consent, if they could prove that it was in their best interest. The recent abortion ban prevents this judicial bypass, and instead forces teens in a state with one of the highest rates of teen pregnancy to be unable to have abortions, even in cases of rape, incest, or medical emergency. The More Weekly staff believes that this law, which at least 7 other states plan on replicating, does not ban abortions. It only bans safe ones, especially for desperate teenagers who now no longer have a say over their bodies.
Although this ban is not in California, we do need to recognize that it affects students like ourselves in other states, including Texas and some other states like Florida and South Carolina, who intend on passing the same legislation.
On a lighter note, we have 2 school fundraisers that students are encouraged to participate in. First, the Extravaganza Fundraiser for the district, and second, the Senior Grad Night Fundraiser for the class of 2022.
That's right. The Extravaganza funds will go towards the AUSD and the Alhambra Educational Foundation. It will be taking place at the Citadel Outlets on September 25th.
The Senior Grad Night Fundraiser will go towards lowering the cost of grad night for the class of 2022. It will take place at Shakey's on September 28th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
You can purchase your tickets at www.shopcitadelx.com. There'll be a private lunch, entertainment, and $90,000 worth in gift cards to shops like Michael Kors, Kate Spade, and Disney. Next up, we have some information from a reporter call-in on COVID-19 testing for students on campus.
Recently, the Alhambra School Board passed an order for all students and staff to be tested for coronavirus every week, regardless of their vaccination status. This is mandatory for all students to do, so they need to register. So the first step is by going to the website down below, and then completing the questionnaire that's on the website with their parents. After that, students on the day of testing will go with their teachers to 3rd Street to receive their test. They'll receive a designated vial with their name on it and will be asked to spit approximately 1 milliliter of spit into the vial. Results of a positive or negative test will be delivered within 2 days via text or phone call. It will be only a text if it is a negative result, and it will be a phone call and a text if with a positive result.
We all know about the vandalism in our school restrooms lately. The damage seems to be coming from a TikTok challenge, and as a result, only the restrooms in A, B, S, and D building will be open.
And more than that, there have been student fights. Next up, we have some thoughts from ASB.
With the topic of vandalism that's been going around, us students need to set an example for ourselves and others by practicing good habits that can benefit our campus. Adding on to what Vivian just said, participating in these internet trends may seem harmless in the moment and like a little funny, but in the end, they have no actual value to our school and to our campus, and it just creates a bigger inconvenience for us students and for our janitorial staff.
My name is Michael. Hi, how are you?
Hi, and we're just asking questions about how you feel about the vandalism in the bathroom recently.
You know, it's a little depressing because, we're right in the middle of a pandemic, and, it's hard for the students when there's no soap and they need to wash their hands, so I actually kind of feel bad that this is going on. I hope it stops.
So personally, I feel like it's unfair to others since they're not really the ones who did it. So yeah, and then we have to walk all the way downstairs to this restroom.
Yes.
Because only one's open on, I believe one is open on each building. But yeah, I feel it's not fair. And one time when I first started, there was a security standing outside of my stall. So it was just it felt uncomfortable because they're just there watching you, waiting.
My name is Mia. I feel that the vandalism going on at school in the bathrooms is really bad. It's costing the school a lot of money, and it's wasting a lot of time, and it's very stressful for teachers and administrators. So I personally think it should stop.
Thank you, ASB, and everyone who participated. Next, we have a short segment introducing Hispanic Heritage Month, which happens during September and October.
Hispanic Heritage Month is an annual commemoration for how these communities have influenced American society a great deal. It is such an important time to recognize the achievements of the Hispanic community for inspiration to others a part of the community. Hispanic Heritage Month is a great focus on the independence of Latin countries. In addition, Dia de la Raza is also an amazing representation on what Hispanic Heritage Month is all about. Recognition of the mixed indigenous and European heritage of Mexico.
It's important to recognize history and legacy, so this month is an opportunity to do so.
That's it from us today. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you for our video next week. Go Moors!